One of the most deceptive or the most senseless ideology that people have is this mindset or this belief of that tomorrow will be better than today. You see that mindset of that tomorrow will be better than today? It is another form of trying to ridicule today. And that is very dangerous to our successfulness in this life, because there are these three phases of life: the past, the present, and the future. And among these three phases of life, the only one that your life is fully dependent on is your present, not your past and not your future. Because the past is just a bunch of already happened events which can never reoccur again. Stick that into your head. The past is a bunch of already happened events which can never reoccur again. That is, they can never happen again. So you should not live in your past. Because if you should live in your past will end up projecting all your miserable lives, all your mistakes and failures to you, and that will end up bringing tears. And if you should live in your future will end up projecting fear to you. Your future will end up injecting you with fear. The only phase of life that you should totally live in is your present, because that is where your life is fully dependent on. Let me explain further so that you understand. If you are painting your present nicely, you know, whatever you are doing currently will contribute to what the future will unfold to you. I know that miracle happens, grace happens, luck happens, but whatever you are doing in your present, your actions in your present will contribute to what your future will unfold to you. So if you are painting your present nicely, it will contribute to how fantastic the pages that the future will unfold to you will be. And with your perpetual habit of painting your present nicely, it will come to an extent that when you look back, you realize that you have created a well-painted past that you'll be proud of, in which anytime that you look back at your past, you will smile. This is another another way of telling you that both your past and your future are somehow dependent on your activities in your present. And another thing that you should also understand about your present is that the present provides you with an avenue or a privilege of either to start something or to stop something. Now, as you are watching me, that privilege is before you. That privilege of either to start something or to stop something. And mind you that anything that you are starting, the opposite of whatever it may be, will stop. And anything that you are stopping, the opposite of whatever it will be that you are stopping, will start. So it is only the present that can project this avenue, that privilege to you, not the past or the future. So anything that is making you to ridicule your present is an agent of failure, such as that belief or that mindset of that tomorrow will be better than today, which brings that feeling of realization. It brings that feeling of trying to ridicule today, trying not to take today seriously, with an anticipation that tomorrow will be more fantastic than today. See, you should be totally present in your present, and don't be careless with your present, because your life, your past, and your future are fully dependent on your activities in your present. So the present is not something that you should take for granted or that you should ridicule. So get rid of that mindset of that tomorrow will be better than today. I know that everybody is trying to give themselves hope, but to tell you the bitter truth, today might be the best day of your life, or it might be the worst day. But treat today nicely, because with your perpetual habit of painting your today, every today that will come into your life, when tomorrow comes, tomorrow will turn to today. So every today that you will encounter in your life, try to treat them nicely, try to handle them nicely, try to totally sink into it, try to totally live in it. Try to be present in that your present, whatever present that comes, every present that comes. Try to paint it nicely, because they will contribute to what the future will unfold to you. And with time, you will realize that you have created a well-painted past. So both your past and your future are fully dependent on what you are making out today. Meanwhile, all that I have said are just from my imagination. Yours are totally different from mine. So I don't care if you find this educative or you just take it for granted or you don't see it as anything.